Hey guys, good morning. Whatever you are seeing in the background is called Marwari Club, okay? And I must admit, after the higher secondary, that is the 10+2, I used to come to this place, not for exercise, of course, because I used to come to learn TT or the table tennis, okay? And in fact, I learned table tennis before leaving Purulia. I learned table tennis by playing here, okay? I'll show you the place where exactly the table tennis boards used to be kept. And this is the background. This is whatever you're seeing is the Marwari Club, okay? And people, particularly the people, global people of universe, I'm not sure what kind of, of course, there, we have seen very sophisticated gymnasium outside Bharat, or rather, whatever you call, the sophisticated gymnasium. But in people, kind of, we used to, because we believed in gym and all these things, we used to use Mudgar, okay? We used to use Mudgar and all these concepts, from period, our, in Mahabharata and all these things. They were great fighters, and they used to use Mudgar and all these things, and so the kind of concept of gym that with all sophisticated modern equipments, India was not like that. Unlike that, we used to use the original Mudgar, and many I don't remember all of the terms, but we used to use it, and these are called akhada, and they are this is not akhada, but there's some concept of akhada. And all these things were wrestling. Wrestling was very commonplace in India, particularly in the bank of Ganga. In his earlier days, there used to be many akhada, and people used to do the real life wrestling. And I'll tell you one thing, they used to use the clay of Ganges. What do you call the Ganges? Okay, we call it Ma Ganga, right? They used to use the clay of Ganga as a soap, or rather say as a balm on their skin. And remember, this was one of the finest medicines. This was one of the finest medicines, whatever as a cosmetic medicine. The clay of Ganga was used. They used to use that, that balm, use that clay of Ganga on the skin, and it was one of the finest medicines, or rather, whatever you say, the cosmetics that this was the mitti of Ganga, or the clay of Ganga was one of the finest cosmetics that we knew. And frankly speaking, I'm telling you again and again, it's a very challenge for the scientists. They have never found why the water of Ganga cannot get what is that called, insects. You can keep the water of Ganga for many years in a closed bottle, but there will not be any kind of insects that will be produced. And it's a great scientific, it's a challenge for the scientists. Why is this? In fact, Ganga has been polluted by the wrong planning of particularly the many because of the wrong planning. But now people are waking up, and India, government of India have taken action like the Clean Ganga action. And now there are, of course, ferry service, that is the boat service from I think from Kolkata to Varanasi. Varanasi is again on the bank of Ganga, and the people are taking many new concepts that were particularly available, like Thames and all these things. But we had lot of natural resources. Somehow these were not exploited because of again, I don't want to make it political, but because of the wrong planning, or rather the inability of, or rather not inability, or the willful inability of the first Prime Minister, or rather after all the coterie and how the family have destroyed or ruined the ethos of Bharat. I am very happy to say Bharat is coming back, and I'm very happy to say in this new global order, we are going to take a new place as a new, or rather, Vishwa Guru Bharat. I'm saying again and again. So this is the Marwari Club of Purulia, and this was, I think inside, if I show you inside, this will be all Mudgar and original, real, piece of Bharat. And so this is again Som. After many years, I'm back to Purulia, and this is the Marwari Club of Purulia. Okay, Marwari Club of Purulia. What everybody was saying? See, Marwari Navajuvak Sangho means is for young people. Okay, young people of Bharat for doing the exercise and real life exercise. Okay, it's not indoor or it's not kind of gymnasium in outside Bharat, but this is different, and these are all real life. We're having all real life stuff. Okay, and that's what. Yeah. Okay, and now I'll show you the page. That is the the TT for where I learned how to play table tennis. Okay, this is the place where the table tennis boards were there, and I remember after the 10+2 I used to come here regularly to learn table tennis, and yeah, I took just 2-3 months, and after that it helped me a lot during my college life to play or show my skill at the court. During my college. This is the place where the TT board were kept. Okay, and they unlike other places, people open up those places without cost. We don't because not everything is business in Bharat. People do a lot of things free of cost, and free of cost means free of cost. Without expecting anything. They don't believe, okay, this guy is being given a chance to play TT here, so in return he will do something. No, we believe philanthropy in a different way. Unlike the modern day philanthropist, we do philanthropy in a different way. So in many earlier day, there were great kings, and they used to do real life philanthropy. Maybe the Tata, the Jamshedji Tata was called the best philanthropist, and because it has a reason, because we do philanthropy in a real sense of philanthropy, in a real sense of humanity. Unlike the all modern day European and American billionaire philanthropists, they do it with a purpose. Somebody, maybe again with the exact business purpose. And when philanthropy is done with a sense of business, this does not remain philanthropy. Okay, again I am telling you, that's why Jamshedji Tata was called the best philanthropist, or he got the best philanthropist award, and because the reason was that we do everything without expecting any monetary or any kind of gain out of it. We don't do business when we do philanthropy. Okay? Thank you, guys. We are the worker.
Let not then the fruit of thy action be thy motive.
We are the worker with dedication. We really don't deserve the fruit of action. Yes, this is life. Thank you, sir.
Replying to Arjuna's query about the characteristics of a sthipa pratanya, man stepped with wisdom and spirit, Lord Shri Krishna replied, when man has given up desires of the heart,
yes,
and is satisfied with his self alone,
yes,
be sure that he has reached the highest state.
Yes, it's all the lonely journey. Thank you, sir. It's all the lonely journey alone.